patrol boat, Coast Guard Cutter Cape Romaine 95 footer. So today, I know it's a special day for the two of you, but it brings back memories for me as well. Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining us today on this beautiful day. I really am always happy to see our friends from the Navy League. You support us so well. It's always great to see you. And I'd really also like to extend a special welcome to the families of these two young gentlemen today. Lieutenant Garcia's wife Alicia is here, and his daughter Gabrielle. His parents Cindy and Raul and his brother Tony are with us as well. And Lieutenant J.G. Melendez's parents Jose and Karen, his sister Lieutenant Christy Melendez, and his brother Midshipman Adrian Melendez. And I'll overlook your mistakes and choosing a second-tier academy, but welcome. And finally, his grandfather, Lieutenant Colonel Martin Fisher, U.S. Army retired. Thank you for your service, sir, and thanks for joining us today. You know, as Sector Commander, it truly is a privilege to be here to preside over this time-honored tradition of the sea services, and I know that it's a special day for both Gavin and Miguel, but I got news for the two of you. Today is not about you. This ceremony is not about the outgoing commander, and it's not about the relieving commander. It's about our service, the Coast Guard, our values and our history and our traditions. And it's about how those things ensure that we provide outstanding public service and mission excellence year after year, commanding officer after commanding officer. The change of command ceremony is vital not only because it symbolizes the seamless transition of authority, as both has told us, from one commanding officer to the next, but because it gives us all a chance to reflect on the importance of our missions, the significance of our accomplishments, and the power of our teamwork. Kingfisher, as you can see, is a small cutter with an even smaller crew, but her job is huge. It demands long hours and dangerous work to accomplish our critical missions. There is no doubt that it takes a strong and capable leader like Lieutenant Garcia to accomplish what this cutter and crew has accomplished over the past 2 years. And it will take the continued leadership of Lieutenant J.G. Melendez to continue that success. But it is her crew, supported by our entire Coast Guard team, many of whom are here today, that gets the mission done. That's why if there's one word to sum up all that a commanding officer feels as he or she reflects on a past command or a future command, certainly in my case as I reflect on my past commands, that one word has to be privilege. Because there is surely no greater privilege than to lead a crew with a depth of commitment like this crew on a job worth doing, as our job is, in an environment that requires skill and innovation while relying on our core values and in a place and time that demands nothing short of excellence. Lieutenant Garcia has experienced this privilege, and Lieutenant J.G. Melendez can look forward to it. Just last month, while deployed to Key West in support of Operation Blue Hammer, Kingfisher plucked 4 helpless souls from the waters offshore South Florida after their boat had been capsized by a wave, capsized with no chance to send a distress signal. And that, of course, is just one example of the many search and rescue cases Kingfisher has prosecuted in the past 2 years, including the rescue of a 17-foot pleasure craft off Renter in rough waters more than 20 miles off the St. John's entrance, or the 100-foot casino vessel Sun Cruise 9 disabled and adrift in very, very rough waters more than 100 miles offshore.